Hi preschoolers, it's Mrs. Allison and I am here to show you our art projects for this week. And I have three different ones to show you that were in your packet. The first one that you can do was there was a paper plate in your packet, and then there was a green piece of paper that had a pattern for a leaf on it. And this is for a Father's Day card or for your dads, because last week it was Mother's Day and we made Mother's Day cards. So I included an art project so you could make something for your dad. And I know that Father's Day isn't until June, but we didn't want to leave dads out. So what you can do is with your paper plate, we're making an apple. So you could either paint your apple red or color it with a marker or crayon. And then your green piece of paper had a pattern for a leaf on it, and there are some words on there. So you could either cut the leaf out yourself or have a grown-up help you. And then on the leaf it says, I may be your pumpkin or your sweetie pie, but Daddy, let me tell you, you're the apple of my eye. And so you would either glue or staple the leaf on, and you might have some green paper left over from your leaf, so you could use that to make a stem, or if you have some other brown paper or green paper, whatever color you want to use, you could make a stem. And you can save this and give it to Dad on Father's Day, or just give it to him right now. And apples don't have to be red, do they? They could be yellow or green too, so you could make it whatever color you want. So that's a art project for Dad for Father's Day. And then last week our letter was X, so we were making an art project. X is for xylophone. This week our letter is Y, letter Y, so we are making a yak. Yak. Y is for yak. And yak is an animal that looks kind of like a cow, and it has horns and it has lots of long hair. And yak starts with our letter Y. So what I did is I made a Y, and I think you will need help with that. Have mom or dad or somebody else in your family maybe help you make a letter Y. And I glued that on a piece of paper, and then I made kind of an oval shape for his nose. I made some circle shapes for his eyes, and then I cut out some horns because yaks have horns, so I gave him some horns. So that's kind of a fun art project for our letter Y. And then we're also talking about insects and bugs this week. So in your packet there was a piece of paper that had 3 bugs on it that you could color and cut out. So I already did mine. I colored my bugs and I cut them out. And then on these two, I just took some pipe cleaners that I had at home, and I just cut them into little pieces, and I glued, or I actually taped them onto the back of my bugs. So when we look at a bug has 6 legs, or an insect has 6 legs. So look at my insect. He has 1, 2, 3 legs on this side, and 1, 2, 3 legs on that side. And then most bugs have antennas up here at the top of their head. So I gave my insect 2 antennas. And I did the same thing on this one. I gave him 1, 2, 3 legs on that side, 1, 2, 3 legs on that side, and 2 antennas. And we all know this one is a ladybug, right? This is a ladybug. And then the other bug, if you don't have any pipe cleaners at home, then maybe what you could do, like I did, is I just cut my bug out, and then you might need a little help with this one because it's a little tricky. but you could cut them out and you could glue them on a piece of paper. And then I just drew some legs. I drew 1, 2, 3 legs on this side and 1, 2, 3 legs on that side. And then I also gave him a couple little antennas. These are his pinchers. He's a beetle, I think, and he has some pinchers for grabbing things. So that's what those are. They kind of look like horns, don't they? So those are my bugs that I made. So those are our art projects, your bugs and your apple for your dad, and your Y is for yak. So if you have time to make one of those, that would be great, and I hope you have fun with those. Bye.